Welcome back. Spotlight is on Gujarat. We will bring you all the issues that are likely to impact the electorate and their choices. Let's get you your city, your mandate. Yes, Gujarat is set to witness a three-cornered fight in the upcoming assembly elections, though the state has always been caught between two polarities, BJP and the Congress. But this time, the Gujarat electoral battle has expanded to AAP as a major player, unlike the 2017 contest when the party was a new entrant. This time, Kejriwal and company is all set to challenge the ruling BJP and occupy the space conceded by the Congress party, which seems to have a lackluster campaign so far in the state, compared to AAP and BJP. So for the BJP, the challenge is a 27-year incumbency and a resurgent AAP, which is quite upbeat after a landslide victory in Punjab. For AAP, lack of organizational wherewithal and the daunting task of facing up to the might of Modi-Shah juggernaut. And for Congress, that got 41.4% vote, by the way, last time, hasn't shown the kind of momentum that is required to capitalize on those gains. So let's listen in to what the important political voices in Gujarat are saying at the moment.
Every election there are issues, and the opposition and the media come up with that. But our past track record, if I may tell you, 17 we had a clear majority. Then 19 Lok Sabha elections we had 26 out of 26 Lok Sabha seats, and 21 we had the local bodies elections where we won all the 31 district panchayats, all the 9 municipal corporations, and 70% of the taluka panchayats and nagar palikas. So the people of Gujarat have been blessing us for the last 27 years, right from 1995, every election, and this will continue as well in 2022.
In 2017 also Patidar were with BJP. We got 49.5% of vote share, and Patidar community was rock solid with BJP. Then in 2019 election we won all 26 Lok Sabha seats. In those elections also Patidar were with BJP. In local civic poll elections we won all municipalities, all district panchayat, majority of taluka panchayat and nagarpalika elections. Patidar gave vote to BJP.
दोस्त क्यों पड़े हो चक्कर में, कोई नहीं है टक्कर में। बड़े मियाँ छोटे मियाँ इवेंट कंपनी, बड़े मियाँ नरेंद्र मोदी, छोटे मियाँ केजरीवाल यहाँ पे आके इवेंट कर रहे हैं, इवेंट करके जा रहे हैं। ग्रासरूट में उनके पास कुछ नहीं है, जमीनी तौर पे कुछ नहीं है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ इवेंट की राजनीति करने आए हैं। इवेंट की राजनीति करेंगे, सोशल मीडिया की राजनीति करेंगे, मीडिया की राजनीति करेंगे।
ना जिसका कोई विधायक है, ना जिसके पास कोई लीडर है। जहां चुनाव आते वो सर्कस का पंडाल होता है। जब बच्चों का वैकेशन होता है तो सर्कस का पंडाल खुल जाता है। वैकेशन के बाद वही पंडाल समेट के फिर कोई और जगह पे चलो। ये केजरीवाल की जो आम आदमी पार्टी है वही सर्कस के पंडाल की तरह है। जहां जहां चुनाव होते पंडाल लगा देते, कोई आया ठीक है, चुनाव के माहौल है, एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर देते, लीकर माफिया है, लीकर दोस्त है, उनसे पैसा बटोर लो और कहीं पे चुनाव में लगा दो।
Right, so war of words as always has started. Interesting to hear all those leaders who are geared up to face the contest. Now remember, at least 135 lives were lost after a suspension bridge in Gujarat's Morbi district, which is about 195 kilometers from Ahmedabad, collapsed last week. Post that tragic incident, calls to bring those responsible to justice have been growing stronger. However, one would think that an incident like this, ahead of the announcement of the Gujarat Assembly poll, would affect BJP, which would have to put up a big fight to counter anti-incumbency after almost 25 years of rule. Meanwhile, as the dust settles, BJP seems unperturbed about any potential backlash of the Morbi tragedy. Let's listen into what the Gujarat minister has to say on this.
मोरबी के अंदर जितने भी लोग ने अपनी जान दी है उनके लिए मेरी संवेदना व्यक्त
जान दी नहीं है उन्होंने, वो
जान गई है, उनकी
ली गई है,
जान गई है उनके लिए। मैं वो एक एक्सीडेंट था, उसके लिए मैं मेरी पूरी तरह से मेरी संवेदना प्रकट करता हूं। लेकिन जिस प्रकार से गुजरात के अंदर आज हर तालुका लेवल पर हम लोगों ने डायलिसिस सेंटर चालू किया है। गुजरात के अंदर पूरे एशिया की सबसे बड़ी हॉस्पिटल, सिविल हॉस्पिटल, वो मेरे क्षेत्र में आती है। आज उस हॉस्पिटल के अंदर जिस प्रकार के साधन है, जिस प्रकार की व्यवस्था है, वो किसी प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में भी नहीं है।
Right, let me welcome Ajay Umad, Group Editor, Ahmedabad Mirror, and Nav Gujarat Samay. Also with us, Mr. Ashutosh, Senior Journalist and Political Analyst, with us here on the program on The Big Focus. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us. It's a very interesting juncture here with the poll dates for Gujarat announced. We are a channel that focuses on civic issues. And we just heard BJP leaders, they're claiming that we have literally, won across all municipality elections, district panchayat. So the party claims that we are fully in a place of advantage for the next election. My first question is around whether people's issues will matter. Will a tragedy like the Morbi Bridge collapse right ahead of elections shake up the traditional vote banks in any way? Ashutosh?
See, unfortunately, that's not a big issue in Gujarat election today, and that's the most unfortunate part because 135 people have lost their lives, but there is no accountability fix, there's no responsibility fix, and who are arrested? If you look at them, some security guards are arrested, some manager is arrested, but the entire Morbi Bridge was opened without any fitness certificate, without anything. So ideally, those who had given permission and those who did not take action, the higher officials and the minister concerned should have been made accountable. But that does not happen, and I'm doubtful that whether in future something like that will ever happen. So today, unfortunately, Gujarat election is not about issues. It's neither about civic issues, neither about inflation, neither about price rise and other things. It's only about Mr. Narendra Modi. Since Narendra Modi was the chief minister and he is the prime minister of the country, and he epitomizes as the Gujarat Asmita. That's the one reason that either people will vote for Mr. Narendra Modi or people will not vote for Narendra Modi. That's the unfortunate part of it. Ideally, the election should be held on these civic issues and the people's issues.
Yes, that's right. But when Mr. Kejriwal was asked this question, Ashutosh, that, there's a clear advantage that the BJP has, he said that who would have thought Aam Aadmi Party will make the kind of gains that it did way back in the state elections in Delhi, 2 back-to-back elections that the state won. The party was dismissed. You were part of the party at that time. Why can't the AAP bring a surprise?
See, AAP's rise in Gujarat is spectacular. It's remarkable because a party which in 2017 almost did not exist in Gujarat elections, and a party which 6 months back nobody could have thought that Gujarat election, which is known for the bipolarity, will suddenly become a multipolar, other three-dimensional election. It's because of Aam Aadmi Party that it is today debated and discussed in Gujarat and outside, that whether Aam Aadmi Party will emerge as a number 2 party in Gujarat or it will cut massive votes of the Congress party. So its rise in Gujarat is spectacular. There is no doubt about it. Okay. That shows that the people are looking for an alternative. Whether that alternative will be substantial this time, I keeping my fingers crossed. But okay, yes, AAP's progress is very, very remarkable in Gujarat elections.
Yes, it's remarkable, but not enough is what perhaps you're saying, even at this stage. Is AAP going to be a formidable challenge or not? Ajay Umad, where do you stand on this? Will the Aam Aadmi Party pose a formidable challenge for the Modi-Shah juggernaut? Will issues like Morbi even affect the electorate? Ashutosh says unlikely. Modi is all-encompassing. He is the man who is a larger-than-life kind of a persona, and it will be all about whether you are for or against Modi. And if that is the case, then we know what the outcome will be. Mr. Umad.
Yeah, Afrida, I think what Ashutosh has said, I agree with him 100%. In Gujarat, it is one-man show, and Modi matters. I don't think that, Morbi, like Lakhimpur Kheri in Uttar Pradesh, you have seen. BJP may win, Morbi don't get surprised. Okay, having said this, about Aam Aadmi Party, let me tell you that, Aam Aadmi Party is doing well in Surat city, and that too in few pockets. There are 5 seats: Karanj, Olpad, Kamraj, Varacha, Surat North and Surat East. Barring these 5-6 seats in Surat, where, Patidar Anamat Andolan Samiti was very active, and in last municipal corporation elections also they had won 27 seats in that pocket. Barring that area, in rest of the Gujarat, I don't think that Aam Aadmi Party will do a big job. Rather than they'll cut vote of Congress Party in a big manner, advantage BJP. If you see that even in Muslim areas, Aam Aadmi Party has put Muslim candidates only, so they will damage Congress in certain areas where Congress Party was winning Muslim seats. There also Aam Aadmi Party has put Muslim candidates, and that's the reason that Congress Party is alleging that it is a B team of Bharatiya Janata Party and OAC is a C team of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Yes, OAC is also there in the fray, and that's again interesting. I think both panelists.
Muslim voters in Gujarat, they are taking OAC with pinch of salt, and they are also spectacle about Kejriwal, because they are asking. I was there in one of the debate, and where almost all the Muslims were asking Kejriwal party's candidate that why you did not take any stand when Tista Sitalwad was arrested, when Bilkis Bano rapists were given remission, when there was an open flogging of Muslim boys in Matar or in Kheda. Why you didn't take stand in Nizamuddin Markaz, where Kejriwal has demanded that Maulana Saad should be arrested? Why you didn't take stand in Sahin Bagh or in Jahangirpur, where demolition was going on with the help of bulldozer? So Muslims in Gujarat, they are asking this question. Recently, Muslims in Gujarat have asked Kejriwal, and many journalists also asked, what is your reaction about Uniform Civil Code? He said it should be applied to all over India, but did not criticize BJP government. Even in Dwarka, Bet Dwarka, there is, the present dispensation has demolished so-called illegal construction of Muslim community. And Kejriwal did not criticize that action also. So Muslims in Gujarat may not side with him at this in this election, but Kejriwal is still putting Muslim candidates so that they would cut votes of Congress Party only.
That's a smart strategy, isn't it, Ashutosh? It's a smart strategy. I mean, in the overall analysis from what Mr. Ajay Umat is telling us, the Muslim electorate is insignificant from what it looks like. The urban Hindu vote is with the BJP, according to most analysts. The Patidars, the BJP claims, is firmly with them. So, at this stage, isn't it also unfortunate that the people's issues, health, infrastructure, nothing matters? People are not choosing on the basis of issues, not choosing their leaders on the basis of whether they are able to deliver on these key issues of health, education, infrastructure. Arvind Kejriwal keeps bringing it up. But from what I understand from the two of you experts, that it's not going to matter.
Afrida, that's a very unfortunate part of it. And about Aam Aadmi Party, I can only say that whether only the future will tell whether Aam Aadmi Party is a good copy or the bad copy of Bharatiya Janata Party. Right now, they have realized that the Modi and the Hindutva is in thing and it's fashionable and it brings vote. So he's out to appease Hindus. It's like earlier disease when every political party was out to appease Muslims. So now he's also out to appease Hindus. But if there is an original Hindutva party, if there is a BJP, if there is a original Hindutva leader, Mr. Narendra Modi, then how many Hindutva voters will really opt for Aam Aadmi Party? That has to be seen. But what is ironical is that he's trying to copy Modi and the Bharatiya Janata Party and trying to rob Hindutva from BJP, but he is also eyeing at non-BJP voters. That is because he knows that in Gujarat, there is almost 50% voters who are committed, not 50%, it is 45.
But Mr. Ajay Umat is saying he's not targeting non-BJP voters. If that was the case, he should have targeted the Muslim voters, Ashutosh?
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that he is trying to copy. He's trying to copy Hindutva, but he is trying to replace Congress Party. See, in Gujarat, it looks difficult. It looks difficult because BJP is a very entrenched in Gujarat psyche, in Gujarat politics. They have been consistently getting more than 45% votes. In parliamentary election, they goes even beyond 60%. And they are in power for the last 27 years. And
but are we forgetting that the Congress last time managed to get over 41%? they have failed to capitalize on those gains, clearly, isn't it?
Yeah, you are very right, because last time they got 42% vote share, and in the last 27 years, Congress had never got less than 38% vote share. So that means Congress is also very entrenched. But Congress, unfortunately, is pitted against Narendra Modi. If you remove Narendra Modi and have an election between the BJP and the Congress, then the real strength of BJP will be known. So what I'm trying to say is that that Aam Aadmi Party is trying to copy Modi, but he is targeting the non-BJP voters. How much he will succeed, I do not know. Last time, if I remember correctly, in Surat, despite the Anamat Andolan and the Patel were very unhappy with him, BJP got 15 seats out of 16. So this time also, people might be very angry with BJP and the government out there. But whether they will really vote for Aam Aadmi Party or they will vote for the BJP, that has to be seen.
Yes.
My submission is people might be unhappy, but I'll keeping my fingers crossed if they vote for the Aam Aadmi Party. What I'm saying is that why Aam Aadmi Party's is progress in Gujarat is remarkable, because the political party was almost non-existent 6 months back.
Absolutely.
Even if they get 10% vote share in politics, that is something which is to be looked for.
Yes, and that energy and that enthusiasm which is completely lacking with the Congress, Mr. Ajay Umat, for a party that had 42% votes, its campaign is completely lackluster. And Ashutosh was saying even Congress has grassroots paraphernalia to get that kind of a vote share. But, why is the party being so, lackluster about it, about a state like Gujarat?
I'll tell you, Afridi, it is, the workers and organizational strength of Congress party is still intact. But the problem is of leadership. You would not believe in 2017, Congress party has got almost 41.8% vote. It is the difference between Congress and BJP was hardly 8%. And if you see the graph, when Mr. Modi became chief minister in Gujarat, he got 127 seats with 52% vote share, and the vote share of Congress party was 38%. From 2002, the seats have gone down. In 2007, BJP got 117. In 2012, they got 115. And in 2017, they got 99 only. And if you see the vote share from 52%, it has gone down to 48%. So Congress is doing remarkably well. So one reason that Ashutosh has given, number one, that Mr. Modi is there. Another thing is, Mr. Modi and Mr. Amit Shah became hyperactive the day election got over, the last 2017. And they said that, in next assembly election, we will break the record of Madhav Singh Solanki and we will try for 150 seats minimum. On 11th of March, just imagine on 10th of March, BJP had won 4 out of 5 states in assembly election. Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Goa and Manipur. And on 11th March, at 11 o'clock, Mr. Narendra Modi was doing road show in Ahmedabad. And last month, he had come here for 10 times. Whereas, Congress party did not...
The BJP is not taking any chances. That's very evident. I mean, the way they have mounted the Gujarat campaign, not taking for granted the kind of support that they already have. Thank you very much, Ashutosh and Ajay Umat. I'm completely out of time. Thanks for joining us on this conversation.